Hello everyone, in this video we are going to learn three equations of motion, derivations of three equations of motion, which is very important, frequently asked in the annual exams. Okay, what are the three equations of motion? First equation is what? V is equal to u plus at. Second equation is what? AC is equal to ut plus half at square, and third equation is what? V square is equal to u square plus 2as, where what is V? V is the final velocity, u is nothing but the initial velocity, a is what? Acceleration, t is the time, okay, s is the distance traveled, t is the time. Okay, so we are going to learn the first derivation, first equation of motion. To derive the first equation of motion, we have to take a velocity time graph. As we know that the slope of velocity time graph gives you acceleration. So we have taken a slope, okay, AB is the slope, and this axis is what? Y axis is what? Velocity, and x axis is what? Time. You have learnt in mathematics in coordinate geometry. X axis, y axis, this is the origin. So this coordinate I have taken origin O. Okay, so here time is also 0 and velocity is also 0 only. See, not 0, at the time, okay, when the time is 0, we have taken the velocity as u. U is what? Initial velocity. The particle or body is moving with a u velocity when the time is 0. Okay, now, and at time t, what is the velocity? Velocity is what? V. This is the velocity. At time t, velocity is what? V. So slope of this velocity time graph gives you what? Acceleration. We have learnt already. So acceleration is nothing but slope of AB graph. Okay, slope of AB. How do we find the slope? Okay, see, I have taken one perpendicular here. Okay, A is the perpendicular to BD and BD is perpendicular to time axis. Okay, so you can see here, this is a right angle triangle. AB is a right angle triangle. Actually, let's say this is making angle theta, acute angle with the horizontal direction. So this is a right angle triangle, AB is a right angle triangle. How do we find the slope? Slope is nothing but tan theta. Okay, you will learn in higher grade, that is 10th grade. Slope is nothing but opposite by adjacent. In this graph, at the time moment, you can remember B by AE is the slope. B upon A is the slope. Now, what is B? B is equal to what? AC, can we write? This distance is equal to this distance. Okay, what is AC? Once you see in this graph, what is AC? Okay, AC is nothing but OC minus OA. What is OC? Here to here is what? OC, that is V. And what is OA? O is what? U. Okay, now, so V minus U is what? This distance, that is V minus U, AC. And the same, this distance is equal to what? This distance, this is also V minus U. Am I clear? Now, as here to here is what? T, so this distance is also T. So we can write OD is equal to AE. So that is equal to what? T. So just substitute the value. B is nothing but V minus U and A is nothing but T. So this is a acceleration. This is what? Acceleration. If you cross multiply, we can write AT is equal to what? V minus U. Minus U move to the left hand side. So it become what? Plus U. Plus U plus AT is equal to V. Okay, so finally we can write V is equal to what? U plus AT. This is the first equation of motion. So we are finding the acceleration, okay, by using the slope of velocity time graph. This is the first derivation, first equation of motion. Next we will learn the second equation of motion. Okay, na? Second equation of motion, that is S is equal to. Next we are going to learn the second equation of motion. What is second equation of motion? S is equal to what? Ut plus half at square. This is the second equation we are going to derive. So with the help of same graph we are going to do. Same graph you can see, this is a velocity time graph. Okay, now, and AB is the velocity. Whenever time is 0, okay, velocity is what? U. When the time is t, velocity is what? V. Am I clear? Okay, what we have learnt that area covered under velocity time graph gives us displacement or distance. Okay, so whatever the area is there under this graph, this area is nothing but it will give you the distance. This is very very important concepts. Okay, so first things we are going to write that distance is equal to what? Area covered or area under the graph, area under graph. Which graph? Velocity time graph. Area under velocity time graph. This is VT graph, or you can write a full also velocity time graph. Am I clear? So we can write here AC is equal to area of OABD. OABD. Now if you see clearly OABD, okay, this is made up of one rectangle. You can see this is a rectangle. Which rectangle? One rectangle is there, OADE, and triangle is there, right? ABD. So can we write this area? Okay, this area is equal to area of triangle ABD plus area of rectangle. Which rectangle? OADE. Now what we know, what is the area of this triangle? Area of triangle is what? Half into base into height. So we can write half into base. So you can say this is the base, or this you can take the base, AD is the base, or this is the height you can take, okay, as this is perpendicular. So BD you can write, plus what is area of this rectangle? Okay, this rectangle, area of rectangle is what? Length into breadth. So can we write OE into OA? OE into OA. Can we write or not? Now this is the main thing. What is AD? AD is nothing. This is T. Here to here is what? T. So this distance is also what? T. So we can write here first. AD is nothing but T only. Am I clear? What is BD? Okay, BD is nothing but this distance is equal to this distance. This is equal to this. Okay, this is equal to AC. So just now we did here to here is what? V, and here to here is what? U. Okay, now this is U and this is V. So what is this distance? V minus U. So same distance is what? V minus U here. So this is what? V minus U. So just substitute the value. What is OE? Again OE is nothing but T only. OE is what? T, which is equal to AD also. So this is T, means this is also T only. And what is OA? OA is nothing but initial velocity. This one U only. Am I clear? So substitute the value now here. Half into, this is a distance traveled, put implies that AD is nothing but T into what is BD? BD is what? V minus U. Am I clear? Plus what is OE? OE is nothing but T into what is OA? OA is what? U. Am I clear? Now we have just now derived A is equal to what? V minus U by T. Yes or no? A is equal to what? V minus U by T. So from here can we write V minus U is equal to what? AT, cross multiply. Once you cross multiply, so can we write AT is equal to what? V minus U. Substitute the value of V minus U is equal to AT here. So we can write here AC is equal to half into T into, okay, V minus U is what? I am putting AT plus UT. Can we write or not? Or AT into T become what? AT square. So can we write AC is equal to UT? I am writing first UT plus half, okay, half AT square, half AT square. This is the second derivation, okay, second equation of motion, where S is what? Distance traveled, U is what? Initial velocity, T is the time, A is the acceleration. This is the second derivation of motion. Let's learn the last derivation, that is third equation of motion. What is third equation of motion? V square is equal to what? U square plus 2AS. So same graph we are going to plot. With the same graph we are going to derive also. That is the velocity time graph. This is the velocity. This side is the time. So let's take the velocity changing from A to B like this. Okay, and we draw one perpendicular here. This time, okay, this is T, and corresponding velocity at this point B is what? V. Okay, you can take this velocity as U. Okay, this is a U, this point is A, B, You can mark this as a point E. Okay, draw one perpendicular here. It's this perpendicular is what D. This point is what C. Okay, so to derive this third equation of motion, we are going to take the same concepts. What is the same concepts? Area under the velocity time graph gives you what a displacement or distance. So can we write distance traveled okay is equal to what a area of OABE. Now if you see clearly, okay, OABE, this is a trapezium. Okay, this is a trapezium. This side is parallel to this side and this is perpendicular. Yes or no? So area of trapezium, we can write area of trapezium. What is a trapezium? OABE. If we have learnt in maths, what is the area of trapezium? Area of trapezium is nothing but a half into sum of parallel side into height. So substitute the formula. So AC is equal to half into sum of parallel side. Okay, into height is the formula. Am I clear? So we can write AC is equal to, what are the parallel side? OA and B are the parallel sides. So can we write half into OA plus BE? Yes or no? Into height. What is the height here? This is the height, AD. Am I clear? Now substitute the value. Now if you see what is OA here, from the graph you can see OA is nothing but U. What is BE? Okay, what is BE? See, here to here is what? V. So this is equal to, this is V means this is also what? Here to here is what? V only, right now. So B is what? V only. So we substitute the value U plus V. And what is AD? AD is equal to what? OE. Okay, now AD. Okay, this is T. So this is also what? T only, right now. So AD is equal to what? OE, which is equal to T. So substitute here T. Am I clear? Now we have learnt also that from first equation, what we have learnt? A is equal to what? V minus U by T. Am I clear? That is the acceleration is equal to what? V minus U by T. And now what we can write from here? T is equal to what? Cross multiply. T you move for left hand side, A you move for right hand side. So we can write V minus U by A. So substitute the value here. So S is equal to half into, can we write this as V plus U? We rearrange into time. Time we are putting V minus U by A. V minus U by A. Okay, now this is in the form of what? A plus B into A minus B. A plus B into A minus B is what? A square minus B square. Can we write? Yes. So S is equal to half into, this is what? V square minus U square. Upon denominator is what? A into 1 is what? A. Am I clear? Now cross multiply 2A into S. So become what? 2AS is equal to what? V square minus U square. U square remove left hand side. So we can write U square plus 2AS is equal to V square. This is only third equation of motion. Okay, what is third equation? V square is equal to U square plus 2AS. I hope you understood this derivation. Please practice the derivation once. Thank you.